It's a storm alert weather day. Tell us what we need to know.
All right, so first of all, after you just heard that, no severe weather today. So we're not talking about a threat of damaging wind gusts or the potential for tornadoes. This is really going to be a rainfall event. So here's your breakdown then for your weather threats on this Monday. Wind, we already talked about it today, but especially after 12 p.m. So your afternoon, your evening and night hours. Where? Well, it's going to be for our entire area. The threats, the widespread consistent rainfall. So why is that a threat? Well, for this time of year, we have cooler temperatures. So we're not going to see the rain being able to be absorbed by the ground quite as much as what we would normally in the summertime. Plus, we have leaves on the ground that can stop up drains. So that could lead to, yes, standing water on roads as well. So your impacts especially are going to be messy PM commute. So your afternoon commute, picking up the kids from school, the evening commute, 5, 6, 7 o'clock. And also there is the potential if we get some training, so kind of those railroad tracks where rain will follow over one area over and over again, that could lead to some localized flooding. So here's the risk then for the day today for excessive rainfall. So these are very similar maps that we would normally show you for the potential for severe weather, but this is talking about the potential for, yes, too much rain for leading to flooding. And you're going to notice most of our areas highlighted that level 2, that slight risk. So we already kind of went over this, but that widespread rain is going to be possible. It will be heaviest in the PM, so for your afternoon and into the evening time. So those are when you really need to be careful for those commutes. Your morning commute, pretty much good. We're going to start to see some rain entering our area around about 7 a.m., but rainfall for this morning will generally be light, so you don't have to worry about the roads being quite as messy for your morning time commute. Here's a check of our current clouds and radar. So we do have those clouds that are streaming across our area. Again, if you're just now turning on your TV, there may be a little bit of fog right along the Tennessee River between Ray and Meigs counties, also along some of those rivers, the Ocoee, the Hiwassee, in Cherokee County into Polk County as well, simply because the clouds aren't quite as dense in those areas yet. I'm going to pull back a little bit further. You can see a few little sprinkles that far western edge of DeKalb County. And then, of course, there is more rain that is just kind of getting started in northern Mississippi, southwestern Tennessee, moving into portions of Alabama. That's what's going to move into our area. And you can see that front further off to the west of us. Basically, that's going to extend across our area and then have very little movement over the next few days. That's going to bring us rain chances every single day for this week. So as the week progresses, we also have to talk about the flooding potential just as those rainfall totals add up. But here's the good news, at least compared to what we were seeing yesterday and the day before, those rain totals are trending down just a little bit. So let's time everything out though for your Monday. So here's about 8:40 in the morning. Again, I think some of this initial rain moving in by about 7 a.m. going through your morning time commute, and then notice kind of this block that basically develops right along the Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia line. So of course, that's here in our local area. So going through your afternoon into the evening time is going to continue to push through right across the Tennessee Valley. So that's why I said picking up the kids from school, them riding the bus home, the evening commute, that's when we're going to see some of that messiest rain. Now going into Tuesday, a little bit of a difference. So today, rainfall kind of increasing and becoming pretty consistent. For Tuesday, it's going to be a little bit more hit or miss. So I do think we're going to end up with some dry periods on Tuesday. However, there may be a couple of thunderstorms mixed in, so that can mean those heavier downpours. But notice this Tuesday afternoon, certainly not seeing quite as much coverage. Right now, we're still going to keep it as a storm alert weather day, but that may be able to go away. On Wednesday, as we're looking ahead, it does look like that heaviest band is then going to set up to the north of us, so more around the Nashville area. Of course, we'll keep you updated if that ends up dropping further to the south, but we'll still leave those scattered chances for our region, especially for our northern communities, picking up that rainfall on Wednesday too. So just today and tomorrow, though, about 1 to 3 inches on average. I wouldn't focus quite as much on that heaviest band necessarily exactly falling in this location, because that could fluctuate up a little bit north or south, depending on where that heaviest kind of streak happens for the day today. But having in your mind 1 to 3 inches for today and tomorrow is a good total to expect. So I mentioned those daily rain chances. Here's what it's looking like. So yes, for today, pretty much a guarantee for tomorrow too. Down a little bit for Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday right now does look like the most likely for our northern communities. And then finally a cold front's going to sweep through on Friday. That's going to dry us out on Saturday, but a few additional scatter showers do look to be possible for Sunday. So if you want to get that exercise in for the day today, maybe take that walk in the park, probably your morning time is going to be your best bet. There still will be a couple isolated showers at 8 a.m., but at least it's not going to be that widespread rain. By noontime, though, that consistent rainfall ongoing, 47 and then 50 degrees at 3 p.m. and certainly soaking rain at that point in time. So increasing rain, heaviest in the p.m., 51 for your high today. Now there's going to be very little change in our temperature for today into tonight. So 51 for that high temperature. Briefly, generally after midnight, we're going to see a low of 49, and the temperatures are going to start to rise up a little bit again. So rain continues tonight, heavy at times, and then tomorrow 62, so milder, showers and storms, but you are going to get some dry periods for your Tuesday. But again, right now we're going to go ahead and mark both today and tomorrow as alert days. Today, though, it's really about that consistent rainfall, especially for the afternoon and evening. Just take it slow on the roads. We want everybody to be careful. Of course, this time of year we continue to see leaves that are falling down. So if you're on a road with have leaves on it, of course your traction really drops. So just take it slow.